Welcome back, everybody. We're back here in the Winn-Dixie kitchen. I've got Eddie and I've got Goliath, respectively from Oaxaca Club and First Coast Mariachi. Gentlemen, thank you so very much for being back. Before we get to the food, let's talk about some music, though, real quick. Goliath, tell us about the band.
Well, the band started in Jacksonville 8 years ago.
Oh, right on. Congratulations.
Here. And we've been playing ever since, and we've had a lot of success here. And we're the only mariachi band from Daytona to Savannah.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So you're not busy at all?
Oh, we're no. Not at all. No.
All right, well, I don't want to take too much of your time, but before I let you run over there, where can we find your music? And where can we book you?
Online, on our Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. Just look up Mariachi Jacksonville.
Okay.
And you'll find us.
Right on. All right, Goliath,
All right,
off
excellent.
you go.
Excellent. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, Eddie.
All right.
I'm so excited to hear them play. It's going to be great.
Oh,
but back to the business, back to the lecture at hand. Tell us what we got going on now.
Okay, so we finished the stuffing for our peppers.
Okay.
To the sauté vegetables and fruits, we've added some ground beef and some almonds. And then from there, we take the peppers
Yeah.
and, you know, really, really lightly, you would stuff them.
Okay. I mean, I love stuffed
Okay.
peppers. Oh.
You know, nothing, like I said, nothing really too crazy.
So let's talk a little history while we're pulling this too, right? So let's, this day is, the Mexican Independence Day is also called
Correct.
El Grito de Dolores, right?
El Grito de Dolores. The Grito de Dolores is a reenactment that happens every year, where the Mexican gets on the balcony of the National Palace, and you know that's the cry that Miguel Hidalgo did in 1810.
Like established in the independence,
established. That's what started a long 11-year war for them to declare their independence until 1921, where it was, the process was completely done by signing a treaty.
Yeah.
So people celebrate that day. They go to the Zócalo, which is the center of Mexico City, and there's a party. And so you'll find these peppers. You'll find stands.
Oh, great. So this is like good street food,
It
right?
is like street food. It can be street food, and we can make it fancy as well, right? So yes, you'll find the stands, and you see the fires where they're roasting the peppers, and someone's peeling them,
Right.
and then somebody else making the stuffing, and so long lines, and you have that really festival atmosphere,
It sounds
with
awesome.
tons and tons of street food and mariachis, and lots of party drinking.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So is this something that we can find at Oaxaca?
This is something that we will find at Oaxaca this weekend coming up.
Okay.
It's a special, so we'll have it there starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Is something that people can come and
love
get it. It is a seasonal dish. Just because of the pomegranates, you want to get products that are in season. So pomegranates are in season right now.
Gotcha.
As they are in season here. Later in the year, you'll find pomegranates in December. All the markets, and you look at that, right? You'll find them in December where they're nice and ripe and red and sweet. So that's also part of why the dish is made now.
I love it. So before I let you go, let's talk about specials and stuff at the restaurant. So
Sure.
happy hours, things like that.
We continue with happy hours, 11 to 5. We're starting a new menu at Oaxaca Club. As a matter of fact, today we do seasonal menus. So right now we're going into the fall menu where we have more of the warmer dishes. We'll have a soup, something that we don't have in the spring, but right now we're doing a chicken tortilla soup for the winter. Birria, everybody loves birria, and so we have our short rib birria that will be on the menu this time around. So lots of, like I said, as weather changes, then we change our menu, to adjust and get some of those nice and warmer dishes.
Yeah, I love it so much. All right, Eddie, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Make sure you get out to Oaxaca Club. My wife and I were out there a few weeks ago. It is absolutely fantastic. It is super delicious.